Hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to be learning how to find the factors of any given number. Now, it's important to be able to find the factors of a number because we want to be very flexible with our numbers. When we see 24, we want to know all the different ways that we can get 24. Instead of just thinking of it as one entity, we can see that it's actually a large variety of smaller numbers broken up into pairs. So we're going to start with the number 12. Now our factors are the numbers that you multiply. It's with multiplication. They're the numbers that you multiply together to get your product or your answer to multiplication. So in 2 times 3 equals 6. My factors are 2 and 3, and my product is 6. When I'm finding my list of factors, I'm going to find all the ways that I can find a pair of numbers that I can multiply together to give me the given number. So if I'm doing 12, what's a good place to start? Start at the very beginning. Start with 1. 1 is always a factor of a number. Any number that you can think of, 1 times itself is that number. So my first factor pair is 1 and 12. 1 times 12 gives me 12. Now I want to continue going in order so that I don't get confused and I don't skip any. If I just start randomly listing every factor I can think of, there's a really good chance that I'm going to end up skipping a pair that I don't just think of. If I go in order, I probably won't miss one, hopefully. So I started with 1. I'm going to try 2, and I'm going to ask myself, does 2 work? And if we think back to the divisibility, we could ask ourselves, does 2 work? And we know 2 works because 12 is even. 2 and 6. Remember, I'm going to go in order. 1, 2, what comes next? 3. I'm going to try 3. And I know 3 works because when I count by 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3 and 4. Now this gets a little bit confusing because I've got this random order. So in order to help myself out, I'm going to put them in order from least to greatest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. And then I check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I started with 6 factors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I ended with 6 factors. This is how we find the factors of any given number. I'm going to go through another example of a larger number so that you can see that sometimes it's a lot more complicated, but you go through the same steps. So we're going to look at the number 54. What do we always start with? 1. We know 1 and 54 work. Then I go to 2 because we go in order. And is 2 going to work? 54 is an even number, so I know 2 is going to work. And instead of doing that, what is it, that sometimes we end up getting stuck in, if you don't know how many 2's are in 54, do the division. 2 into 54. And I'm going to go quickly with my division. 2 times. 2 goes into 14 7 times. Therefore, I know it is 2 and 27. Then I ask myself, does 3 work? Do you remember the trick for asking yourself, can you divide it by 3? We add the 2 digits together, or 3 digits, or 4 digits, and if your answer is one of your 3's, meaning 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, etc., then it is divisible by 3. So we do 5 plus 4, and we get 9. 3, 6, 9, I know it's going to work. So 3, do my quick division over here. 1 time. 3 into 24, 18. 3 and 18. Then is 4 going to work? Unfortunately, with 4, there's no fun little trick. You just have to quickly try it. So we try to set up 4. 1 time. I can see right here, it's going to be 4 goes into 14, which is not going to be an even, but I'm going to go ahead and finish it. So I see I have a remainder. That means 4 doesn't work. I'm not going to erase this because want you to see that it's a lot of work. It's not an easy thing when you're dealing with a bigger number. Now we can try 5. Does 5 work? When you want to know if 5 works, you ask yourself, does it end in a 0 or a 5? And if it ends in a 0 or a 5, you know it works. So does 54 work? Nope, it ends in a 4. Now we ask ourselves, does 6 work? It's getting a little bit easier because I don't have to do the division, because I know that 54 is one of my 6's, and you should know that too. So 6 and 9. 6 and 9 work. Then 7. Is this one of my 7's? Well, I think. I know 7 times 7 is 49, and 7 times 8, my next factor, is 56. So I skipped right over 54, so 7 doesn't work. I try that same thing with 8. I know that 8 times 7 is 56, and I know that 8 times 6 is 48. So I skipped right over it again, so my 8 doesn't work. The next one to try is 9, and I already have 9 written. When you come to a number that you already have written, you know you're done. That's a really great way to know I've completed my list. I have a number. I'm asking myself if a number works. That's already up there. Are we finished? Not quite. We need to make sure we put them in order from least to greatest just to help ourselves out. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18, 27, 54. Double check to make sure you got all your factors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it a lot of work, guys? It is. Is it hard work? Not really. It's time consuming and it takes dedication and paying attention, but I know you